Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge our ancestors past, present and future and welcome to you, your guides, my guides and the universal energies. Okay, I'm using the Smith-Waite Tarot deck, something nice and easy and entertainment only. I just want to have a look at what's coming down the pike for various members in regards to the cabinet meeting of overnight, yesterday, whenever you like to call it. Aside from the fact that the orange twerp spent about 4 hours last night rage tweeting on his Untruth social channel. He was falling asleep in the cabinet meeting today multiple times, I think about 3 or 4 times, and at one stage I believe Rubio had to actually wake him up. I want to have a look at the fact that Hegs came out and said he's saying that he didn't order the second strike, that he didn't see that there were survivors in the water. Justice is coming for him in regards to these MURDERSs, deliberate unalivings. So every time he turns around, the story is changing. It's a bit like the Signal Gate drama as well. And trust me, there's more to come out in regards to Signal Gate. He's not finished there either. But he said that what happened with the Devil card, what happened was a result of the fog of war. Biggest BS. Gee, they make some phrases up to make that sound like that they know what they're talking about. Just like there's no such thing as a preemptive MRI or whatever they called it. You don't have an MRI to just make sure nothing's wrong. You have an MRI when there's something wrong and you want to see what it actually is and how's it going. Anyhow, I want to have a look. Now, after the second strike on the boat that had the survivors clinging to it, Admiral Bradley was promoted within a couple of weeks. However, seems like the orange twerp and Hegs are setting Bradley up to take the fall. So what I want to have a look at is Hegs has come out and said the fog of war, he never saw that there were survivors clinging to it, despite the fact that he was bragging that they watched the whole thing, the video, and released the video, and the video shows that there were survivors hanging onto the wreckage. How's this going to go for Hegs? Now, I didn't realise when I did the reading the other day that Mark Kelly is actually on the Armed Forces Committee along with Slotkin and Warren, and all those three are 2 Pisces, I believe, and 1 Cancer. So there's your King of Cups energy. However, there are heaps and heaps of, I couldn't believe how many members actually are on those committees. It's like scroll, scroll, scroll. Anyhow, but let's have a look. I want to have a look at how's this going to play out for Hegs. Got 2 cards that have popped out there. My first 2 cards, Signifier and Challenge, but let's have a look. Hegs in regards to claiming the fog of war. Aside from the fact that no war has been declared by Congress, so therefore technically not at war. It also violates the International Geneva Convention, of which the US is a signatory. Let's have a look. How's this going to play out for Hegs? Okay, you want that one. Okay. Got to do what your guides tell you. Right, the first card that came out, this one. 4 of Swords. Attempting to retreat. Attempting to come up with a new story, basically. Attempting to retreat and attempting to lay low. You may not see him in front of the media for a while. Attempting to lay low and retreat because the challenge is the hidden agenda, the secrets being revealed, secrets coming out with the High Priestess, and the higher intuition of it. Nobody is believing what he's saying. what he's saying is just absolutely ludicrous. You know, one minute he's claiming that he watched the whole thing, the next minute, oh whoops, now that it's something wrong, no, never saw it. I'm waiting for the moment when the Orange Twerp comes out about Hegseth and said, never met the guy, I heard he was a nasty person. Entertainment only, as he is wont to do. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, on the foundation, we've got the King of Pentacles. The energy underlying all of this, well, the buck stops at the president's desk, apparently. So yeah, the Orange Twerp putting out his orders. Okay, in the past, who can we throw under the bus? Absolutely. Now, one of the reasons why the Orange Twerp is being loyal to Hegseth is that I believe it takes 2/3 of the cabinet to recommend the 25th Amendment. Now we know who his cabinet is. It's Heggs and Bondi and Patel and RFK and Besant and, you know, all those ones. Vaught, you know, all those ones. That's why he's trying to protect Heggs, because Heggs is one of the ones that, you know, if he turns on Heggs, Heggs could sign the 25th Amendment, which is, you know, removed due to poor health. So yeah, who can we throw under the bus here? Stay out of the limelight. We need to work out. Okay, 2 5s, 5 of Pentacles as well. Pentacles are about challenges and obstacles. Cast out in the cold. So I'm asking how this is going to go for Heggs. Heggs might find himself on the outer. I don't know that he'll be sacked though, and he won't resign. I don't think the Twerp will sack him. He might just find that he's on the outer for a while. The immediate future. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Put to work. Put to work to put to work to do the bidding of others is what I'm getting there with that 8 of Pentacles. Externally, the 6 of Pentacles. Crumbs off the table, pretty much. And internally, emotional loss and disappointment. I don't think he's going to get sacked, and I don't think he's going to resign. I think he's just going to be put to the side. Because there's 2 cups still upstanding, but I think he knows he blew it. Hopes and fears, the Fool off the cliff. 10 of Swords. Complete and utter downfall. The Hanged Man sacrificed. And then the Ace of Pentacles. A new opportunity being offered. Don't think he's going to be sacked. I don't think he's going to be resigned. I think he's going to be sidelined. Don't ask me how, but I think he's going to be sidelined. Got the investigation, an offer being made, and a new plan. He may be sent overseas for something with that 3 of Wands as the Sun comes forward. Something's being fully exposed. Naivety. Okay, let's have a look. Is Hegs going to resign or be sacked? Is he going to resign, be sacked, or just sidelined into something else? Is he going to be resigned? Oh, there's those cards again. New plan, overseas. I think he's going to be, and then the Sun card. Careful what you wish for. Legacy, but also through the portal and nightmare situation. While this comes out, I think he's going to be to the government committee. We've got mercenary actions and out in the cold and loss. the wannabe emperor, or the emperor and the king of facing off against the king of swords, and they're overseas on the bottom as well. I think he's going to be probably sent on an important mission that will be pretty much a nothing assignment, but it's to get him out of the way, is what I'm getting there. Okay, get him out of the way. So what's going to happen to Admiral? Yeah, put them back randomly, but here we are again, the moon card. Secrets being revealed, and heading off overseas, fleeing the scene due to something that's going to come out that's incredibly disappointing. I mean, the orange twerp and those behind him never take responsibility. They've always got a fall guy. I think they're going to try and protect Hegs. So tell me, what's going to happen to Admiral Bradley? What's going to happen to Admiral Bradley? Don't want Hegs to front the committee. That's what I'm hearing. What's going to happen to Admiral Bradley? This is not going to die. This is not going to go away. Right. Secret planning behind the scenes, coming up with a plan, potentially paying off. He might resign, challenged by Admiral Bradley knowing the worth of what he knows. Strength is in his court. He holds the cards. You've got the star in the past. He was a however 4-star general or something. He knows his worth, and he knows his worth of what he knows. See where this goes. You've got the higher authorities crowning this. So what's going to happen? I think this is Congress's committee investigation. Immediate future, again, a false victory, riding in as a winner. See where this goes. Externally, the secrets being revealed. The lunacy. Internally, the loss and disappointment. He had the career at his feet. But the secrets are going to come out about this, and he's going to be incredibly disappointed. It's going to be a heavy burden for him to have to endure going forward, knowing that he is a allegedly war criminal. Right. The 9 of Pentacles feathered the nest, the King of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. And the Sun card. I think he's going to actually reveal what he knows to the committee. With the Queen of Swords, the threat of legal action. The Page of Swords, there will be another witness. Queen of Wands. And then the 10 of Cups. This could be legislators in general and the voters. Yeah, the wheel is turning. Just seeing what's on the bottom there. The wheel is turning. I think he knows his financial worth. He knows his career was at his fingertips. He could have had any promotion that he wanted going forward. But this could be career ending for him. So he's wanting potentially, allegedly, perhaps, pay me or I tell. perhaps. Right. Or just compensate me in some way. You've got some sort of announcement coming from the White House here that is not holding water. You've got all these people walking away in the background. As they try and keep this under wraps. So the challenge, so you've got the two fours, the Four of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So the challenge is as they try to keep this, the documentation, because I will assume that it was a written order, not a spoken order. Trying to keep it under wraps. You've got the military at the bottom. The military is what's in. You've got this false victory, but it's in the past now. The career that was at his fingertips. The magician, manipulation, manifestation, creating something out of nothing. Where he says, I'm drawn to the poison lilies. Can't say I've ever noticed them before. I'm really, really drawn to the poison lilies down here. This one in particular. So Admiral Bradley has the ability to redeem himself. The immediate future, the Queen of Pentacles, looking at the financial security. Externally, the Page of Wands, bringing forward information to do with the investigation internally about what happened overseas with the Three of Wands in regards to the unaliving, the death, the Temperance, to the attempted spinning by the oligarchical backers, is it? Seven of Pentacles, inability to reap what they sowed. Got the whistleblower, the big stick, the Wheel of Fortune, the committee, legal action, strength, the world, the sun, the tower, the infighting. It just carries on and on and on. I think, put it this way, Admiral Bradley is not going to go down to protect Hegseth and the Orange Twerp. He knows the worth of what I'm not saying he's up for bribery or anything like that. He knows the worth. He may have even decided it's not worth any amount of compensation. Let's have a look. Is Admiral Bradley going to front the Armed Forces Committee investigation? Is he going to front the Armed Forces Committee investigation? Let's have a look. Right, the Nine of Pentacles. Knows his worth, but is trapped in this gilded cage. Okay. Challenged by the Knight of Pentacles. Mercenary actions, or simply presenting the information. Let's see where this goes. Ace of Cups, the energy he's stewing in, emotionally, I won't say emotional breakdown, but emotionally it's just way too much. In the past, the order came down and he undertook the order. Crowning this reading, the bipartisan committee, but also some sort of agreement has come, and the Tower. To bring about a Tower moment. Externally, having a really big time out think internally about what he swore to uphold and protect with that Ace 10 of Cups. Hopes and fears that he'll lift the lid and reveal all, or he won't lift the lid and reveal all. And then we've got the whistleblower card. The whistleblower, the big stick, and the Wheel of Fortune. Everything changing as secrets are revealed with the High Priestess. He's going to be potentially sacrificed with the Hanged Man and the Ten of Swords, and he's going to pick up his disappointment and take down the wannabe king. Yeah, he's not going to protect Hegs or the twerp. The burden's too heavy. Be careful what you wish for. The abuse of power, the legal action. Knight of Cups offering what he's got to offer might be really quite unexpected, and he's going to bring it. And then we've got the Star. Yeah, he's not going to protect. The regime may offer him compensation, but I think he's actually going to find his honour. I'm not saying he ever lost it, but I think he's going to testify at the committee hearing in regards to what actually happened, and he's going to bring the receipts for it. It's going to be actual written orders. Wouldn't have been something just said. Okay, I might leave that for there today. Feel free to have a look at the 2 meditation videos I put up there. I do apologise there was no sound. The sound was on, but the microphone's obviously too good to pick up background noise, so I do apologise for that. I could have done an overlay sound, but no, I didn't go there. What you see is what you get. Watching Tennessee with great interest. I think Cash Peters had that very possibly the Dems would not quite get over the line, but I'm holding hope for that one way or the other. And a few people have asked me how I'm dealing with all that what's going on at the moment. I'm just going to say I take my emotions and I put them to a place in the future, knowing that by the time I get to that point in the future, I will either have done what I needed to do and therefore they are no longer required, or whatever has been in play has played out and the emotion will take on a different stance at that stage. So I'm just saying that that's my method of doing it. So, in the future, if I need to grieve, I will grieve. But basically what I'm doing is I'm taking my emotions, still loving, still really in the moment, but the emotions that are not applicable for the here and now, I put them to a point in the future. Okay, love to you all. Take care. Bye-bye.